Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today is another cleaning day. We're going to start prepping the truck for hydrocharge. Hydrocharge is what we decided to go with for our ceramic spray coating. I know it's new, it's not an Adams polish or any of those other brands that are a little bit more expensive, but we thought we'd try this one out that's a little bit less expensive and just see how it performs. We haven't done anything like this on any of the other vehicles that we have to work on, but I thought, pretty confident in Chemical Guy's ability to produce some pretty decent products. So we're going to go ahead and clean the truck with this clean slate soap. Then we're going to go ahead and clay bar it with the Chemical Guy's clay lube and their clay bar. And then we're going to go ahead and use our VSS swirl remover. Since the truck is pretty new, it doesn't have a ton of scratches in it and stuff like that in the clear. And then we'll use the wipeout to clean any residue off the truck. And then we'll go ahead and ceramic coat pretty much everything that we can. We also got some other goodies while we were out at the detail garage, and we're going to try to touch up some of our rims and stuff like that with some pretty cool stuff that we got to chuck up in a drill. So everything that we got here, we stopped at the detail garage. They give you this nice little like flow chart thing, so that's pretty cool because you get to see what steps you get to take. And then we've got our small buffer backing plate, and then the piece to chuck it up in the drill, so we're going to try that on the rims. And we also got a small buffing pad that we're going to use with some VSS to try to take some scratches out. Alright guys, well, let's get to it. Alright guys, so we got the truck's all clean. It's actually drying right now. Truck's drying as we speak. And we're gonna go ahead and clay bar it, I guess, while it's wet. That way we can kind of use some of this clay lube, and it'll still be kind of wet. So then we're gonna go ahead and just rinse it off, dry it, and then we'll start. Once it's dry, we'll start doing the scratch and swirl remover and try to get some of these swirls out of the paint. If you're planning on doing a truck, you might want to get another clay lube bottle, because this one was about half full and we used pretty much all of it throughout the entire truck. It was kind of wet still, but we ended up dropping one piece. So if you drop a piece, make sure you discard it, just so you don't have rocks that are scratching your paint. But now we're going to go ahead and spray it down again, rinse everything off, and then we'll dry it and then get started with the VSS. All right, guys. So we got the truck all cleaned up. It's been clay barred, rinsed off, dried. So we got a dual action buffer. I wanted to get the torque buffer from Detail Garage or Chemical Guys, but I kind of like to be out of the ordinary and different, so I wanted to see how this dual action buffer does from Harbor Freight, just to kind of test out. We did opt to get the Chemical Guys backing plate. It's very similar to the one that comes with this. The only difference is the I would say the hook tape that's on here is a lot better than the one that comes on the Bauer dual action buffers. So we're gonna try this out. We got some Chemical Guys pads, and we're gonna get to buffing the truck. First thing we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and prime our pad. So we're gonna take some of the VSS, spread it over our Chemical Guys pad, about 5 to 6 drops, and then we're gonna spray the conditioner on that, rub it in. That's gonna prime our pad. All right, guys, so we got everything cleaned up with the clean slate soap, and then we went ahead and clayed everything, rinsed the clay off, or well, rinse the residue off, and then we went ahead and wiped it down after we did the dual action polisher with the VSS, and this paint is looking awesome. I mean, you can literally see the reflection in it, so this stuff worked amazing. I'm really happy with it, but it's been a long process, so be prepared to endure a lot of hours in this. But anyway, so we did the dual action buffer. To be honest, I'm actually pretty happy with the Bauer buffer that we have here. So I'm pretty happy with that. A little bit on the cheaper side, so you don't have to have a good buffer like a Torque per se, but you could have Bauer with a good backing plate and some good pads. We've already gone ahead and applied the ceramic coating to the mirror, headlights, and the taillights. We're getting ready to do the rest of the paint. So bottle on the hood, doesn't slide. I know that's a pretty typical thing that people do. So we're gonna try to see how this does once it cures and see how slick it gets. We did end up kind of skipping a lot of the washing and buffing and stuff like that, so there'll be little tidbits of buffing that you'll see throughout the video, but and washing, but we tried to kind of stick to the main parts just because that stuff can get kind of boring. So anyways, let's get to putting this ceramic coating on. All right, when talking about hydrocharge or any ceramic spray coating, such as hydrocharge or any of the Adams polish stuff, or really any brand, what is ceramic coating? I guess if those of you who don't really know what ceramic coating is, the best way to explain it is that it's a sacrificial layer of protection over your paint that basically takes the brunt of all the the harmful effects of washing and dirt rubbing into your clear coat and that kind of thing. It protects your clear coat from any of that stuff. So it's a fine layer or thin layer. It's invisible. It seals the tiny pores in your paint. Makes a surface water repellent, so it's got a hydrophobic property to it that kind of sheds water. It's got pretty good UV, scratch, chemical, and heat resistance. Specifically on the hydrocharge from Chemical Guys, it shows on their site, based off of what they're saying, is that this is an additional clear coat, or can be viewed as an additional clear coat. It has 3 times the hardness, and it's also it's got some self-cleaning hydrophobic properties. So why would you want to use this? So it's said to deliver superior surface protection along with those hydrophobic properties we keep talking about. All right, so specifically to maintain this ceramic coating on your vehicle, you can, if you're using Chemical Guys products, you can use the Hydro Suds, I believe is what it's called. Hydro Suds Ceramic Car Wash is available, so you can use that. You are able to, I guess, layer this with other waxes and things like that. So you can apply this and then put a wax over it, or what have you. It's pretty quick in the application, so you spray it on the foam applicator, you wait 1 to 2 minutes for it to per se flash, and then you buff it off. Within 2 to 3 hours, it is said to be kept out of the elements in a dry and clean environment, and then depending on the climate, hydrophobic effects will continue to improve even over 24 hours or up to 24 hours and after. If you look here, got the bottle on it. It stays in certain areas. If you put it kind of there, there, more up towards the top, it's still kind of, I mean, it moves when you put the bottle down, but it's not like, but it does say you might want to do like 1 or 2 applications of this stuff. So it says like, I think some aerospace dudes use like up to 4. So, you know, you can apply it up to 4 times, I guess. All right, guys, so this is gonna do it for the video. Still gonna wait for it to cure, and then check back in here in probably a day or so with another video later on in the week. But hydrocharge, clean slate soap for the cleaning, the pre-wash, and then you're gonna want to get yourself some VSS V36, 38, one of those buffing compounds if your paint's really bad, to get the swirls out. And then we're gonna go ahead and just tell you guys, we'll link everything in the description. But if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, big thumbs up. And then if you are new to the channel, please subscribe. If you're already subscribed to the channel, thanks for subscribing, and we hope to see you guys back for some new upcoming content. So thanks for watching. I appreciate it. God bless.